Well, the big thing is you made it through it, right? That's the big part. Now you can log into RuneScape and catch up.
Money!
I am gonna fucking lose it. This game is trolling me, dude. I might not even pick this up. I might just leave this on the ground.
Hey guys, welcome on in. Appreciate you stopping by to check out the video. This is #1 on the channel, so I thought I'd give a quick little snippet on what's going on here. I play primarily RuneScape, and it would also be for my group Iron Man. Here, we'll open up the quick proof. We got the little helm. Kind of hard to see it, but the little blue helm, not green helm. I know how controversial that can be, but long story short, the purpose for this channel is to be documenting the progress of my group Iron Man. There's a lot of different series out there for Iron Man, I know that, but I think this one will be cool because it's from a group aspect. I haven't seen any group Iron Man besides the hardcores out there, and those kind of come and go. So I have plans to try and max this account, try and get everything done that I can, and maybe collection log or pet hunt. I don't know, but it'll be fun to go along the way. You know, I wish I had started this sooner, but I think this will be fun because I'll open up the stats here quick for you guys, but it's pretty well progressed. I mean, it's not by any means impressive, but it's out of the early game. So kind of have an option to take the account wherever we want to take it, which I think is pretty cool. Right now it's PVM based, so I'm sure you guys could probably tell by that intro clip there. It's gonna be about Zalra today, but before I get too much into Zalra, beyond what the actual account, this is about I think it'll be fun to watch this series just because of the fact that I'm not a super awesome Inferno Coliseum beaten gamer right now. I am still working on improving myself, so I'm kind of hoping that as this progresses along, we'll see myself improve as well, and that'll just show everyone else too. Like, hey, it just comes down to practice. It comes down to believing in yourself, right? So it sounds silly, but when I started this account, I had just finished Song of the Elves on my main at the time. I tried Corrupted Gauntlet, and I couldn't do it for the life of me. I gave up on it. And a couple of my buddies were like, "Hey, make your group Iron Man together." I was like, "Oh yeah, let's do it." Well, without doing much research, you know, I think we can all agree that CG tends to be a staple and a backbone of many Iron Men. Now, there's ways to go around it, right? But I think it's about 90% of Iron Men end up going down the CG lane. And when I got there on this Iron Man, I actually was able to do it. I ended up completing full set of crystal armor. I got the Bofa, whole 9 yards. It was right around 380 KC when I finished up there. But kind of sparked a little thing in me, like, okay, cool, like I just did CG. You know, I've never was able to do CG before this, and I practiced it and I got it. So I think there'll be a lot of fun things in the future for this account. I've had a blast. One thing you're gonna notice throughout is that this around me is gonna kind of change. The mic changes, stuff like that, in the clips that I have to follow for Zara. Just because this has been the culmination of a really long time. I'm not gonna give away the KCs, stuff like that. We didn't. We haven't gotten lucky. I'll put it to you that way. We haven't unfortunately got lucky. Now I'm not as dry as some of the people on Reddit, right? But we haven't gotten lucky. So this has been a culmination of months, really. So I'm not gonna ramble on. As I said, it's about Zara. I'm gonna go ahead. I got a little fun clip I made. I'm an amateur editor. You'll have to work with me here. It'll get better as we go. Kind of like the streams have. So I'll link the stream down below in the description. If any of you are interested in checking that out, I normally stream on Twitch, so that's find me. But yeah, we'll go on to the clip.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, towards the sun rays, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Hey guys, so we have made it to the end credits, as you guys can see, I'm sure by the final clip on the last little part of the video. We finally got it. I'm super stoked about that. That was the goal from the get-go. I didn't expect it to be the last one that we would get, but we got it, and that was what we set out for. We weren't giving up, right? Just like we talked about earlier. So without further ado, I wanted to save the best part where we actually put it together. I've never done this before. Need a chisel. See, it even goes to show we haven't done this before. Let me throw a chisel on there. Let's see if we, oh, pray to God we have the level. Oh my God, we did it. We officially have ourselves a toxic trident. I am super stoked about this. This is awesome. Again, it was the main goal. So real quick, I figure we could swap over to the loot logger and or the collection log. We'll start with the collection log. So if we open that up, I'll have a picture of that below me right now. You'll see 1,153 kills. So not terrible. I mean, there's people that have gone way worse than me, you know, but 1153 for the first magic. We did get the Serp Helm, which is awesome. I was okay getting it. I was okay not getting it. It'll be nice for like Vorkath, going for my blue backpack. I know I've been pushing it off. I'll be doing that probably next year. Same thing with some future like Araxite, stuff like that, right? So it'll be useful. The 3 Tanzanite Fangs, currently between me and my other 2 buddies, were the 3 active members. We technically have 4 or 5 guys, but realistically only 3 of us play at the moment. So I was able to get blowpipes for pretty much all of our members, which is awesome. Everyone's got a blowpipe. And I have 4 onyxes, and considering we've already made some of our Zenite jewelry, this should cover most of kind of at least what's left for me and maybe help out a buddy, right? So that's awesome. We got the onyxes. I'm happy. It says 65,000 scales, but if we look at I'd imagine I have it on the right side here. The right side, there we go, that way. I will have the actual loot logged for it, 250,000 Zalra scales. I shouldn't be running out anytime soon. I'm hoping, I mean, fingers crossed, one of the bigger goals for the account is getting a shadow. So hopefully maybe that'll last me long enough to get a shadow. I don't know, we'll see. 1,000 of the actual the battle stabs is huge. So much money. 3,600 manta rays. I think I still have ballpark about 800 of them left over. I was using them while I was getting the KC, and I still have like 800 left over. The runes are awesome, you know, almost 60,000 chaos, 30,000 death runes. Farming, can't even begin to imagine. I mean, 45 magic seeds. We've got 159 papayas. We got 55 palms and 118 calquats. Probably well over 1 million XP worth of farming, which is awesome. Pure essence, no one really cares about, right? But we got tons of that. And then the dragon bones kind of surprised me. I didn't realize how many of those I ended up getting. It was almost 900 dragon bones, 850 there. So that's pretty awesome. Set up for law runes. I've got over 4 mil in alks right now because I didn't alk any of the halbergs or the medhelms. Kind of like a little thing to keep me going too, get me a little more gold, right? So overall, really happy with this. It turned out perfect. You know, now that it's over, I'm happy it lasted as long as it did. So I have all these spare resources. I got a lot of things coming out of this that's going to help me out a ton in future grinds. But anyways, I think I'll probably wrap this one up. I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you're interested, feel free to drop us a follow or subscribe. Sorry, I'm just coming off Twitch. Drop a subscribe if you like. Be a lot of more content just like this, kind of setting goals, working towards them. They do take a little while to make. Obviously, as I said, this one took me quite a while at KC to get the 1150. I'm not an efficient gamer. I do work a full-time job, so this is 1150 KC at, you know, trying to get 40 or 50 KC in a night after working, you know, so had to bear with me a bit, right? But again, gonna try and keep getting the quality better for the videos. And as always, if you don't want to have to wait till the next video drops, I'm gonna say it one more time. Twitch.tv 40goodnight. Stream Monday to Friday at 11 p.m. Central Time. So you ever want to check in, see what grind we're on now, see what we're working towards next, feel free to come on over there. But hope you guys have a great night or a great day, wherever you're from, and we'll catch you in the next one.